Man, I really dislike modern day culture. The internet used to be so much different, especially if you're a person that wanted to show talent. You wouldn't get harassed. Like I don't think there were many pictures that an artist could post and would get them dogpiled and harassed. Like you had to post something incredibly egregious. But now there are so many things that I have seen artists getting harassed over. Like for instance, race swapping. Only Netflix and Disney are allowed to race swap. So I have seen artists that took the Black Mermaid and made her white, and they got harassed over it. And by the way, when I say harassment, I don't mean like mean words and criticism. I mean like people trying to flag down their accounts, people doxing their family members, people trying to find out where their real address are and threaten them. You know, that type of shit to the point where the artist has to leave the internet. Again, over race swapping. I have seen artists getting harassed over being accused of their picture being AI when it wasn't. I have seen artists getting harassed over shipping. Like, for instance, Bayonetta is considered to be bisexual by the LGBT community, but because someone drew her with a guy, apparently that's not bisexual, and the guy got harassed. I have seen people getting harassed for drawing My Hero Academia characters, even though, like, it wasn't pornographic, it was just, like, I guess, like, risque, something that you would see in the manga as well, but again, it's Twitter. So, yeah, like, the harassment isn't just harsh words and criticism, but, like, literally life ruination level. People are genuinely unhinged and upset that the artist would even. And so, like, they would go out of their way in order to do anything they can in order to harm the artist. And so, the last story that we've witnessed is this, where an individual is saying that, oh, this is AI and I can't unsee it. So, like, according to him, he circled a couple of things that he considers to be clear evidence of AI. For instance, the hands, the shading. And the artist immediately got harassed. Now, what's interesting is that he wasn't saying, like, go harass the artist or anything, right? I can't really blame the person that started the bandwagon, because while he seems arrogant and he seems that he doesn't know what he is talking about, he wasn't telling people to harass. He was just saying, well, this is AI, I can't unsee it. And the post went viral. Apparently he apologized afterwards, but people weren't happy with the apology, and the artist still decided to get off Twitter. Now, I haven't seen what the artist posted. I don't know any of his other work. I just know that people were saying that he recently started, and this was like the first piece that he did. And the backlash was so negative that it convinced him to drop and stop using social media. And so we're here, right? And the whole AI thing is very controversial as well. Like, some people hate it so much that anyone that promotes or posts an AI picture gets harassed. And again, the danger is when you post something that's not AI, and then you get harassed anyway. Most artists, they try to do their best, but they're still human, you know. Maybe they get the hand wrong, maybe they get the shading wrong, and it's enough to freak out Twitter. And now, hopefully, at least, this is an example on why you should be more careful when accusing people of stuff, unless you're specifically sure of it. And secondly, I wouldn't even accuse people of it. It's like, the technology is there and will happen, whether you harass people or not. The AI is going to exist. Like, it's not going to be pulled off the market anytime soon. And harassing individual people for posting AI art, to me, it seems ridiculous. Like, especially on Twitter, where you literally have Grok. Like, you literally have a button on Twitter where you click, and it even asks you, like, if you got the blue check mark, it asks you if you want an AI-made thumbnail for the image. And so, look, you're not going to accomplish much by harassing, like, random chuckleheads on Twitter. Like, it's not going to change the culture. The only reason that you're doing it, you know, at least admit it, it feels good, right? Like, it feels good to bully someone on the internet. And it makes you feel morally and virtuous. But at the end of the day, you're not changing mindsets. You're not changing the culture. The whole thing with AI, I completely understand why artists are upset. and why, like they're making less money now for commissions than they used to. They're getting less customers. Like, I get it. But I don't think that this is the solution. I don't think that by harassing enough people, you will ever revert to a 2018 timeline. It's just not going to happen. Not to mention, like, a lot of the artists are also not considering the fact that there's inflation, not considering the fact that the economy is in a downturn. So, like, the AI itself may not be the reason of why you're noticing a severe drop in customers. The economy is also a thing, and most people, when they start needing money and when they start saving cash, well, they start saving from entertainment, right? Like, this is the first thing that has to go. So if it's a person that really enjoyed commissioning art and stuff, well, guess where they're going to start saving from? And a lot of artists don't seem to realize this, because I talk with many of them, and they're basically thinking, oh, it's AI that's ruining my business. Which, again, like, maybe to some level of small percentages is true, but, like, I don't think. I see what AI draws. Like, the thing with AI is that once you get, like, 20 or 30 pictures done from it, you kind of get the quote-unquote AI style, and it just becomes boring. Like, people know it's AI. And, like, I will give this to the culture. Like, it's not appreciated in many communities if you go with an AI work. Like, it's something you do for yourself, but, like, if you want to show it to other people, you still want to commission an artist. You still want to say, hey, like, this popular artist, I got a commission from them, look how nice it is, etc., etc. And so there still is a demand for human artists. And so the false AI accusations have to stop. I mean, it is a witch hunt out there. I've seen many artists being tied to the stake at the Salem AI witch trials, and many of them are innocent. I have seen many of them having the sketches and proving that their work is legit. And it's absolutely soul crushing when you spend 4 or 5 days working on a piece, and then people say, no, you didn't draw this, it's AI. Like, put yourself in the position of the artist, right? And I also see the things that are more complex. Like, I have seen an artist draw a very beautiful anime lady, very ushkushi, incredibly detailed, very polished, but they used an AI background, right? And people notice that a flower is out of place, and then they accuse them of the entire piece being AI. And so you're looking at it, and you're like, well, that's not very fair, is it? Do we have, like, the one drop rule now? Are we stealing from the racists? It's like the one drop rule. Like, well, you used AI for the background, therefore the entire piece is tainted. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be an argument, but, like, you're ignoring the complexity of the issue. I like that modern internet culture is like black and white. There is no complexity. There's no shades of gray. There's the one drop. Seriously, like, a really talented artist needs to do this, like the one drop. Like, you have the entire picture drawn by hand, but, like, just in one corner you add, like, just one drop of AI just to see how people react. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.